Across the Hackensack River, and you'll arrive, as we have, at MetLife Stadium at East Rutherford, New Jersey. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between our visitors and the New York Jets. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set, ready? 90, Wolf. 61, Matchbox, Light.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Hey, Charlie. Ready?
To throw on second down. Galloway into the hands of his receiver, Anderson.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
General West. Hey, Haywood.
36. Mark 55. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Mike, 55. Lee Griffin.
Looking to throw. Galloway forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. The improvisation gets him only a couple, but that's all he needed. First down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Focus, defense, focus.
Off the play fake. Galloway. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Leo. Get it.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Here we go. 50, plant.
Coming to you. Alert flat.
Blue draw quarters. Smooth.
Check flag 33. Here we go.
Mike, check 33.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey.
Buzz.
33.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He finds his target. It's Crowder. The way in. Touchdown, New York. Jamison Crowder. His 4th touchdown on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, set. Wait, 20.
Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the motion.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double time. Double time. You got three.
Second, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. Got his man. It's Williams. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. 23 yards the pickup there.
I've got to make sure that I don't take Tom Brady's greatness for granted, that we make it routine. How about that throw right there?
Yeah.
Another great completion.
And you know one area where he honed his throwing? He was a catcher in high school. He was actually drafted by the Expos in 1995 in the 18th round.
Wow, that would have been something to see him behind the dish.
Think he gunned down a few guys?
Gunned down a few guys trying to steal second. That would have been fun to watch.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Brady looking sideline, incomplete. He was looking for the connection with Devin Funchess, and it's 3rd down.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. It's a party now. It's a party now.
Shadow.
93's the mic. Watch.
Hey, Echo.
Watch the clock.
Watch regular.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 34-yard line. He's fresh off that 3-touchdown performance last week that got him AFC Offensive Player of the Week, so you know that he was already on their radar. Now he's maybe even a bigger plane on their radar.
Bigger plane. I mean, he is the big dot on that screen that they're looking at and saying, how in the heck do we stop him? They're going to try a bunch of different things, different people covering him, but right now he's locked in and is in sync with his quarterback.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 36-yard line.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Go.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Come on.
Now Brady. This is caught by Williams. A first down there on a pickup of 25. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this. And, hey, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too. Very difficult task right now.
Hey, box truck, box truck.
93's the mic, 93's the mic. Don't get nervous. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Hey, come on, no, come on, no.
Hey, orbit.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
They gonna need some therapy after this.
Bravo.
That's going to set them back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
X3, 218, chop.
Check 13.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Rip left, rip left. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Okay, Delta.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Back to throw. Hamilton. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown. Mike Williams, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field. Well, I guess we just discovered that someone is certainly not going to sit back and just take it in this game, huh?
No, they were trying to get that touchdown back in one shot.
One shot, trying to help out his defense and let the other team know they were coming after him.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
Topper, topper. Hey, seam 6, seam 6. Let's go.
To throw again. Galloway. That one complete to Anderson. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
All day, baby. Good stuff.
Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion.
No gain on this defense. No gain.
Looking to throw. Galloway. Safarian Jenkins has it. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Silver. Safe.
Now.
Move. Mark 55. Mark 55. Let's go, D. Big
Go.
We got to step it up.
Five.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. You mentioned very early on the need to establish a running game for this young QB. They really haven't been able to do that, though, in the first half.
So that means what in halftime? Adjustments time, right? Figure out what they are, figure out the things that they really want to accomplish, and who to run behind. Which are your better blockers? Find those guys and get in that direction.
Hey, Alpha.
47.
Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Galloway. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
The Jets on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
4 down. Check. 49. Check 49. Check 49.
Yes. Hey. Pop. Speed grip.
Back to throw. Galloway. And he's got a moonwalk. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 36.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They'll go back to the ground with Bell. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Hey, high 7. Hey, Sam off.
Let's go, D. Watch twist.
Get it.
To throw on second down. Galloway. There goes a deep ball. End zone. Robbie Anderson. 33 yards. And the Jets have taken the lead. Now for the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
I'm coming for you, son.
Hey, exit.
93's the mic. 93's the mic.
450.
Throwing on first down is Brady. He sets to fire deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And it's a touchdown for the Jets. Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows that they set an aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Here we go. At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going, and they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there, it's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Throwing again on second down. Brady. It's caught by Funchess. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
First down, Chargers.
Wait 10. Wait 20.
You can't block me. You can't block me. You can't block me.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Let's go, G. Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
I'm here all day.
53 Linda.
Yeah, that'll be. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
I'm bringing it. Hey, Alabama. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic.
Hey, let's get in that holes.
Check, 93's.
From the gun, it's Brady. And now he'll tuck it and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Wait 10. Wait 80. Sugar.
Get that quarterback, D-line.
Hey, Haywood.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Come on. You better bring it.
Check it. Reload.
54, right there.
Looking to throw again on second down. Brady trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. The intended receiver there, Allen.
At the 45-yard line.
Let it.
55. Mike 55.
Man, 6'6", bullet high, smooth. Let's go.
On first down, Galloway. He's going to air one out, and at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Robbie Anderson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets will extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Complete. It's Henry. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Hey, wahoo!
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Pick me up. Here we go.
Hey, 66.
Throwing now is Brady. Trying to lay one up deep. He's got a man. Complete. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Los Angeles.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Hey, go 66.
Now Brady again. Funches has it complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. A gain of 9.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Check, 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 check.
Alert.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
All you get is a headache.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. He's got Allen. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
First down, Chargers.
Hey, set. Wait, 20.
Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. I got you. I got you, son. I got you, son.
Wait, hit.
Brady now on 1st down. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 17. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Check.
Protein spill. Go Bandit.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Watch the pass.
Hey, let go.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A little football 101 there. You just see the receiver try to run down the defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Hey, check it.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run.
Go.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Help him.
To throw, it's Brady. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back foot. Pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Hey, Alabama.
On 2nd down, they'll run with Gordon. 2nd down, a little more productive than 1st. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Hey, we're pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet.
Alert.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Open man, it's Allen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
Wait, 20.
Here we go. Tight left. 3 down.
Shadow.
From the gun, Brady. And this is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shift, watch the shift.
Check. Crunch.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Alert 3.
Back to the ground now with Gordon. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
7th play of the drive forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Let's set a tone, fellas, let's set a tone. Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey. Check, 93's the mic. Check it.
Operating from the gun, Brady. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 29-yard line. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Shadow.
Check, 93's the mic.
On 1st down, Brady. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. The 30, past the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Rip.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Watch the run, watch the run. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Check, 93's
Right again.
Throwing again. Brady. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Regular.
57, Mike, 57.
Hey, I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Hey, orbit. 72.
From the gun, Brady. Funches with a catch over the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first.
Bravo.
57 to Mike.
Brady now on 1st down. That's complete. It's Gordon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones down.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to turn.
Looking to throw. Galloway. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Give the sack there to Jake Ryan. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Hey, Alpha. Now.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more. And it's on EA Sports.
Wait, that round 80? Round 80?
Watch the run. Hey, they're running it. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. Here we go. 58's the mic. 58. 58's the mic.
53, Linda!
58, right over there. Right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you.
Hey, high 7.
58. 58's Mike.
Go Bandit!
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Allen's got it complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
53!
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's go defense. Let's go defense.
Hey, exit.
Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58's the mic. 6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Hey, Alabama.
58's the mic.
Hey, Charlie.
58, right over there, right over there.
Brady. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Check.
Sugar. Hey, Haywood.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Watch run. Check.
Regular.
Again, it's Brady. Escaping the pressure right. Going deep here for Allen. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Check.
It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Watch the screen.
Check it, reload.
Check. 93's the mic. 93's the mic. Let's get the ball.
Smooth.
Check. 93's the mic.
Hey, check it.
Into the red zone, it's Brady.
I'm coming after you.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. C.J. Mosley, the linebacker, making sure his presence is felt.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hold 50.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4.
When he hit.
After the sack on first down, Brady flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
The Chargers on third down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 17.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Hey, we got to get to the ball, team. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep
Buzz, Buzz.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Stay with your man.
Hey, 66. Sugar.
Now Brady. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. Thought he had the pick. Flag comes in for PI, so cancel it out.
Interference. Oh, a killer for them. Thought they had a nice play. Instead, they'll be marching off yardage against them.
They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shift.
Alpha. Hold 50.
They'll try and punch it in. Gordon. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Melvin Gordon. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2.
All day, every day, any day.
Check. Lucky, 61. Matchbox lights.
Switch gears. Slam. Stay open.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. And that'll set them back 5. Here's Badgley now to try to add the PAT. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Jets 38, Chargers 14. Michael Badgley set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
52.
Back to throw. Galloway. And he's got it complete to Anderson. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Galloway. And he finds and Safarian-Jenkins. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. And officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
Ready.
Off play action. Galloway sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep. And that's caught inside the 30. It's a gain of 34. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. Anderson loses the football and picked up by the Chargers. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time."
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
First and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. There.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Jatavis Brown. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
57, Mike, 57. Oh, here we go. Oh, motion.
They're going to give it to Gordon. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And now the Jets are going to get this one, and that might be all she wrote. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that...
And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. Well, they had held him pretty well in check, but if you recall back in the first quarter, you said they needed to avoid the big play. He finally gets loose.
And the thing about it, it doesn't have to be a bunch of big plays. Sometimes one big play can be enough. That's why it's tough to deal with a guy like that.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Watch the pass.
Hey, check it. Check Mike 50. Hey, orbit.
Ready? Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. Rip.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. Gets it to Gordon. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it a second down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Wait,
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
I can't believe they even let you play.
He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Alert! 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. You don't want none of that. Give it. Pick up the ball. Hey, watch that. Watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Exit. Exit. He's crashing.
Let's go out. No,
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Shoot.
Check 37. Check 37.
X3. 218. Chopper.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey,
72.
watch the slant.
Bravo.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
Y'all not ready.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Here's Michael Badgley now for the Chargers field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. Here's Badgley now for the Charger field goal. From the left hash mark, this a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt. Just the way you used to hit them, partner.
You mean like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, they go through.
So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. Feel like Ginger from Casino. Aces up my sleeve though. Right before I leave, I said like I'm Dino. Think I'm part Italian. Blame that on Gino. Snowflake the medallion. The skin on cappuccino. I don't kiss and tell. Keep your distance from myself. At a genie with the snails in a 5-star hotel. And I wish he well when they wish for me to fail. I might donate petty bills. They can't get it by themselves.
That's why you treat my friend good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough.
I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself. Yeah. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want. They just put it on my plate. I could get it right away. Take you through my day to day. Wake and pray, make that play. Get some good at my place. There's some on the way. Cause my bro's on the way. I got stones on my gold. I got loads in my safe. Had a 7-figure summer, so I'm putting on some weight. Set up getting thick, so I put it on display.
With this round, I make a joke, everybody laughs. I know I'm funny, but I'm not that funny.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on myself. Some days I just have to check up on myself. I'm so icy, got that GG on my belt. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. Lost a lot, but I came out with no else. Thank the Lord for my people in my health. And I'm fine as hell from my head down to my nails. My man tripping cause I got another cell. He still buy me YSL. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I could get it by myself. These I could get it by myself. I'ma get it by myself, yeah.
It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad, my bad. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. I cop a car, I run it back. Go yo, then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back. Hello, that's the check calling. Let me click over real quick to let my check talk it. I eat it, ooh, Pac-Man, that's the way my neck talking. Right, I ain't never coming back the way the stress. You don't make no clap back when you backpack, my bad, but I'm past that. But a NASDAQ, that's cash. When the money fall, I'ma slap that. Clap when the money go, you don't slap. That's facts. If the money low, I'ma grab brown man. When it come back, I'ma give back my bad. When the check hit, the direct hit, I'm glad. When the check missed the direct hit, I'm sad. Like, who's that knocking at my window? My window. They say that it's the money, I'm like tenfold. Over and out. That's gon' make you up like a limbo. She said she not a, she an. Why you do that like that? It's a lot of money, why are you mad like that? Ooh, I'm in my new bag, my bad. You ain't getting too bad. my bad. Yeah. First of the month, I'ma run it back. Ay. Same day, why I'ma run it back. Friday, payday, run it back. Ay. Run it back, run it back, run it back. 48 yards, I run it back. Ay. I cop a car, I run it back. Go on your then run it back. Run it back, run it back, run it back.
What you want, what you need, tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver, I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of the distort. I'ma leave it on the side. You on the Christ when the breath on the set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak. I'm sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get this off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold as shield. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Hit first up the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, how about it? How about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, start the lot. Go ahead, jump it, how about it, how about it? Rep for your bro, for your poster, popping your projects. Pain driven, itching, drumming. Look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold as chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Hit first up the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the fly the field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry cold as chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Hit first up the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glow?
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Come on. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg and I'm the only one, and when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. Come on. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why